I often get asked, do I visit everywhere that I draw? And I wish I could say yes to that, because that would be an amazing journey. Sadly, I'm mostly sat at my drawing board and computer, and I get design briefs emailed to me from all around the world from retailers, and I design to their instructions. I do have a bit of a free hand at times, and it goes back and forth until it's ready, and then, hey, it gets printed onto one of those lovely tote bags, or maybe a mug or a tea towel or a lanyard or whatever. So the Malaga design was actually commissioned by Palacio and Museos, who run the shop in the Picasso Birthplace Museum, which is featured in the design. And you will see there's a little chubby Picasso baby in there too, with paintbrush in hand, ready to do his stuff. But I have been to Malaga. I adore Malaga. And I remember climbing up to the castle on one very hot day, and indeed you'll see a bit of a red-faced figure there. Well, that's me. I sometimes do put myself into the designs, and I love discovering the world through my art. It gives me great joy, and I hope it does for you too. I absolutely love tote bags. I think they're a fantastic thing. Obviously, it's not a new invention, but it's certainly become a very 21st century product, and one that's just so handy. It's also so pretty, and that's one thing I was keen to do, is make the humble cotton tote bag into something that was really desirable and that people would use, so it wasn't just going to get stuffed in a drawer. And indeed, I use mine. I very rarely go out the house without one. And I think the reason why I love the bags that carry my brand is because when I originally sourced them, they're fair trade made, but also pre-washed canvas. So that means you can actually wash them. And also it takes the ink really well. And I also wanted to do something clever with the handles. So quite a few of my designs are in a red, white and blue colour palette. And so I created the webbing handle to match that. It just makes the colours pop. It's very patriotic and works really well with cities that have that in their flag colour. So like London, Paris, New York. I love it. It's a pretty product, and it's nice to have something pretty and sustainable and usable swinging from your arm. In 2012, I was approached by a big London retailer who had the budget for tote bags but not the design. So I said, hey, I can do that. And I drew a map-like illustration of London, and we put them on the tote bags, and they sold like hotcakes. And then I showcased them at a few trade shows, and before I knew it, I'd got orders from all over the world. A Japanese distributor picked up on it. They wanted Tokyo, London, Paris, New York, so many different cities. And very soon it became part of a global brand. So now I license my artwork around the world, because the manufacturing company grew. Bag it, don't bin it. I sold that to my management team. My design brand under my name, Julia Gash, just evolved into licensing. So that enabled me to just focus on my art. So I now have licensors and retailers who stock my brand all the way from New Zealand to Alaska, from Japan to Germany. And it's a great delight when I see tote bags printed with my art all over the world. I have an online shop which sells art prints and postcards and greeting cards of about 200 plus locations around the world that I've drawn. And we were constantly being asked for tote bags. So I caved this year, and we've introduced tote bags, and they've been a fantastic seller since we launched them a month ago. And you can buy any of those 200 art prints with either a natural handled tote bag or that wonderful red, white and blue striped handle. So yes, you can love up your local, and if you don't see your location there, then send us an email, reach out to us, because maybe we might be able to add it. Who knows? So it'd be nice for you to put your town on the map and for you to love up your local. And there's no better way than doing it than literally having it swinging from your arm around your town or wherever you are in the world. But thank you for everyone for supporting my brand. We've come full circle with tote bags. They're now made by the company that I used to run many years ago, and that brings me great joy. So here's to the amazing tote.